welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do something a little different because I have a different hairstyle. I got these two little buns that are just so fun and flirty, so I felt like I needed a makeup look that was gonna like really stand out with this kind of hairstyle, because the hairstyle is cute but it's very minimal. So I wanted to do something that was completely out of my comfort zone. So thumbs up this video if you're here for me doing colorful looks, and do not forget to subscribe if you're not already, and keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited because I want to do like a fun look today. I have these two buns in, which by the way, my hair looks the fuck good, okay? You guys will get the tea on this soon, but yeah, I just want to do something really fun. I feel like my hair is never really like up in a bun without any extra, so I want to do something colorful, winged out, and fun. So let's get it. I'm gonna do my eyebrows first and then I'll be back because that's boring. Okay, so I'm gonna be a little off center because I'm gonna be dodging this light because of course I'm filming late. So I don't know where this eye look is gonna go, but let me just turn this way a little. Yeah, this is gonna work for now. So yeah, I don't know where this eye look is really gonna go, but we're just gonna have fun with it. Add a little bit more concealer. This is the CoverGirl. I was gonna do the P. Louise base because I'm doing such a bright eye, but I've realized I just really prefer concealer. Like, it just depends on the day, but especially because I don't know what kind of look I'm doing, I want to be confident and make sure that my eyeshadows are blending out. So, and I'm gonna use my Derma Blend to set that. And honestly, you guys, I'm not gonna talk too much through this eye because I feel like when I talk too much through my eye videos, I rush through them, sake of me not wanting my video to be too long and then I do a trash eye. So I'm just gonna like tell you guys what I'm doing and then just do it, okay? So I literally have to search for my palette. So I'm gonna be using my Juvia's Place palettes today, the violets and the berries. I wanna do kind of a purpley tone kind of look, and I applied some tape because again I want this to be kind of sharp and winged out. I'm gonna go into the violets and I'm gonna go on with this pink shade first. It's just a regular like berry tone pink, and I'm gonna go on with my Morphe M330 brush and I'm just gonna blend that in the crease. For some reason, or at least recently, since I've been setting my eyeshadow base, I've had a much better result than when I just try to go on with the wet concealer or with the P. Louise base. So if you're struggling or feel like your shadows stick, then just try this technique. It does also depend on the eyeshadow that you're using as well, because some eyeshadows work better on like wet surfaces and some work better on set surfaces. And I'm just going to use this same fluffy brush that I used to set my concealer. It is clean, and just blend out those edges. Go into this shade. It's a little bit darker. It's more of a plummy color or burgundy, and I'm just going to deepen that crease and go a little bit lower in the crease to have some depth. Next, I'm going to take this shade. It's like a very berry toned deep color, and I'm going to deepen that crease. I absolutely love this color. Like, this color is so pretty. Like this all over my lid. Oh. When you're blending out the edges, you don't want to swirl too much or move it too much, because then you're just going to be moving the product up. You literally just want to like go like that, like literally on it. You just want to kind of flick back and forth like that. I'm gonna go into the violets palette and use this color. It's like a blue toned violet color. It's really cool tone, and I'm really gonna like smoke that out because I don't want to use black, because black sometimes just takes the look up a notch too much. And you want depth in this look, but Just black ain't it. Seriously, it ain't it. So yeah, that's gonna work. So cute. Now I'm not really bringing it in too much. Again, the only color that really came in the eye was that first transition shade, which was that pink. So I'm actually gonna go back into this deep purple color and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. I'm hoping I don't regret this, but that's what we're gonna do. And you know, lazy Tasha would have like put this all over her lid and then blended it out, but having these transitions just make the look a lot different. So I'm feeling it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my wing liner. I'm gonna do it very thick. I hope I don't regret this, but very thick. And yeah, and I'm gonna do it on camera for y'all. I don't want to, but hopefully I'm in frame. I'm gonna do it, okay? So I've done my liner and it looks crazy right now, but you want to make sure that's completely dry. One, before we do this next step, and two, before you take off the tape, because if you take off the tape while it's still wet, you're possibly going to smudge it. So just make sure it's completely dry and then come back to it. And I use my B. Taylor Beauty felt tip liner today. I love this stuff. So that's as good as the liner is going to get, honey. Okay, I don't really know how to do liner. That's why I don't typically do it. So now I'm going to use my NYX Vivid Bright in the shade Vivid Blossom. We'll literally line the top of this wing liner. I hope it looks good. I'm not the best at this. My liner already is kind of shaky, so we're gonna pray for the best. The NYX liner honestly is not the best liner. It does crack a little bit, so you have to make sure that your application is as precise as possible the first go around, because this product does not layer very well. So I'm just gonna take my time and be quiet, get as close as possible. And you want to make sure you like make the brush really thin and get off that extra product so that it doesn't smear or bleed. And I'm just gonna follow the top. Oh, see, I'm already messing up. And you see how I kind of messed up and got it on the black? All you have to do is wait for it to dry and then go back over it with your liner. So I showed you guys enough. You guys are literally stressing me out, so I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and I'll be back. I look bad. It's a little shaky, but you know, I'm trying to get more into colors and liners. I literally have like 3 looks in my head, but this look is actually inspired by Taylor Made Jade. She just did like this green look and I thought it was so bomb, but I didn't want to, you know, bite her too much, so I didn't do the green. So I just decided to do purple, and hers obviously is better, but you know, baby steps, baby steps. So yeah, this is how it looks. Yeah, my liners are never the same, but hey, what could you do? Already done my skin prep for the day. I did that a few hours ago, and now I'm going in with my Laura Mercier blurring primer because my skin is acting crazy right now. So I just want to blur it and make sure everything looks seamless. I don't know if you guys saw the difference of that. It literally just kind of mattifies your face, brings down the texture in your skin. There's no shine, there's no nothing. So I really do like this primer, like a lot. Y'all, look at this lace though. Like, it looks so good, so good. I'm gonna go with my NARS foundation in the shade Glam and Macau. I like to mix the both of them because it gives me the perfect match. So I do about 3 pumps of each. I know it sounds like a lot, but these pumps aren't like full pumps. They're like baby pumps, so it's not really a lot. I'm just gonna mix it together and start applying. And this, oh, look at this foundation. It just looks so good. I think if you have problem skin, this foundation is really good because it doesn't like settle, but it doesn't like sit on top of your skin either. Like, it's really good. Like, as you can see, I'm having breakouts on my chin right now because, you know, my beard is coming in. So, so the chin is just acting crazy, but it doesn't like emphasize it. Like, it doesn't look crazy. Try to use as little as possible on my forehead, only because I typically have on frontals when I'm on here, so I don't like to make my frontals look too cakey. But baby, this frontal though, she did not come to play. And I just like to go over it with my sponge just to like blend it out just a little bit more. It blends out really good with the brush, which is the Morphe 439 brush, but just the sponge just kind of like melts it a little bit more and gives you more of that like snatch look. Yeah, using my e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer, I'm going in the shade Deep Caramel, and I'm just concealing under my eyes. It's not super brightening. It's not my ideal under eye concealer color, but it is a little bright. So if you wanted to stop here, you can, but you guys know I'm gonna layer my concealer. So I just like to conceal certain areas, like around my mouth with this, under my eyes. I always put a little bit on my forehead, not to highlight, but because I know it's gonna add a little bit of coverage. So it's gonna cover that hyperpigmentation without me having to add too much foundation and it being super clockable and thick up there, if that makes any sense. I know it's just like, Tasha, put on foundation, but like, no. No. I got eyeshadow on my sponge, and I'm just gonna blend it out. And this is the e.l.f. Camo sponge. This sponge is amazing. Like, I freaking love this sponge, you guys. All right, guys, my camera died, but just gonna go ahead and blend that out. And now I'm gonna go in with my highlighting concealer. I'm gonna be using my Fenty concealer in the shade 370. And I'm really gonna like put that under my eyes because that's really where I want brightness. You guys know I'm really against that. But lately, I've just been feeling like I have like hella bags. So I need to cover as much as possible. And I've actually been liking this concealer a little bit more than I normally do. And I love the applicator of it too, so. It's not one that I gravitate to the most, but she definitely has made points. So I am gonna go ahead and cream contour, and I'm gonna use Huda Beauty's Tantour in medium instead of rich. I typically use rich, but I just don't want it to be super dramatic today. I mean, I do, but I don't. I feel like rich is just like too sculpted, but I know how to make it work. But I just think this shade complements me a lot more, so I'm just gonna apply that, and that looks really good. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna do this. No regrets here, baby. And I'm just gonna like pat it out, and I'm gonna blend this out while my concealer is sitting, because the longer you let it sit, the more coverage you get. So that's just a tip. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that by now, but if you don't know, now you know. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer, and I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush. This is the 402 brush, which is really a setting brush, but it works pretty good with liquids. And as I blend out, I'm gonna use a sponge as well to just diffuse the edges of that. And when blending it out with the brush, I more so like to just pat it out instead of like literally spreading it, because I really want this color to be concentrated under my eyes. This does take way longer, and you guys know on an average I would not be using a brush, but I'm not in a rush. I don't have anywhere to go, so I can really take my time and beat my face these days. My camera died, then I ran out of space on my other card. This is too much. But anyways, yeah, I'm just blending this out really where I want the product. You don't want to blend it out too much, because then it just is going to be like highlighted all right there. So I really want that to be in the center of my eye, so I'm really going to focus that like in the center, if that makes sense. I'm gonna take my Dermablend setting powder, and this is translucent. I've actually really been liking translucent powder a lot lately. And I'm just gonna take my sponge and set under my eyes. And I'm really gonna press that in. I'm not gonna really, well, not really, I'm not gonna bake with this at all. And you're just gonna set everywhere that you apply concealer and highlighted, so that it kind of pops and stands out, and also so that it's nice and set and you're not creasing or you have any product sliding around your face. And I'm just gonna go in with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder and press that in the skin. I'm not swirling, I'm literally pressing that in. I'm gonna go in with my Fenty bronzer in Coco Naughty and just kind of, I don't really want to say set the cream contour. I don't like when I say that, because if I set my face with my Sephora powder, technically it's already set. But I'm just kind of bringing some life back to me, because I like to be really sculpted, but in a soft way. It sounds stupid, but it makes sense. And another trick I like to do is really putting like a lot of bronzer under my nose, because it lifts my nose and makes my nose look a little bit more buttony. Not any reason. I don't not like my nose. It's just having fun with makeup and switching it up. Take that translucent powder and bake the sides of my nose a little bit more so that it can pop. And down the bridge of my nose. And also I'm gonna carve out these cheeks. Coco Naughty is like a perfect bronzer for me, especially for every day. It's kind of like more on the neutral cool tone type of side, but it still brings warmth because typically contours are cooler, but I can't explain it. It's just a really nice color without being too red or too orange, but I want to be a little bit warmer. So I'm gonna go on with Mocha Mommy, and I'm just gonna warm up, my cheeks a little bit more, so back here. You can kind of tell the difference. I'm gonna do a little bit down here so I can look like I got a tan, because God knows your girl is getting pale in this house. Okay, and like that. To kind of tie in with this whole purpley theme we got going on, I'm gonna use my Cover FX blush in the shade Sweet Mulberry. It looks like this. It looks more pink on camera because I seen Jackie Aina use this and I got it and I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a blue toned pinky kind of color, but like in person it literally looks like a dusty mauve color. Like, I don't know if you guys see that? That's like, seeing it up close is more true to color of what it is, but it's definitely more on the more mauve side. So I'm gonna use that today, and these are really pigmented, so you gotta be a little light-handed. And I'm using the matte side. I don't think I want to use the shimmer side today because I want to keep my face more on the matte side. I've been liking that more lately. It's like crazy how everybody's going through the same phases, because I watch a lot of videos and like everybody's like over highlight, and then I'm like, is it just because we see it look good on one person, and or is it like a collective thing? Like, what's going on? Are we outgrowing it? Like, it's just so crazy because like I literally have not been wearing highlight like that for the longest time. I'm gonna use this purple color, and I'm just going to, did I say mascara? I meant eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna press that underneath. I just don't like I already hate this. I'm just gonna blend it out. I feel like I need to put a color in my waterline, but like I don't want to do too much with this look to the point where I mess it up. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can't really tell on camera, but I went ahead and added my ColourPop cream liner in the shade Piggy Bank, and it's like this purpley, let it zoom in, it's like this purpley color. That's real cute. And I put that in my waterline. You can't really tell again on camera, but it just pulls my bottom lashes together a lot more so that it looks more purple. It doesn't look like I just smeared color underneath. It literally looks like purple, so it looks a lot better. So now I'm gonna go in with this Fairy Dust Pigment by Colored by Row. I'm guessing that's the color. I'm not 100% sure. That's all it says, but it looks like this. You guys see? It's like a nice shimmery. You guys see that? And apply that right where I put the glitter primer. And yeah. So these are just all different shades of purple. It's like a monochromatic look. I'm gonna continue blending that, and then I'm gonna put on my lashes, and I will be back. So the lashes are on. They are cute. I'm glad you can still see my liner through the lashes. And I'm using High Maintenance Pretty Girl lashes. Check them out. You guys know I always use her lashes, and they're bomb. Okay, so I'm gonna let those dry and then pinch them together. They look a little off right now, but I need to like let them dry before I adjust them. And I need to do some bottom mascara. Oh no, I'm lying. Oh my gosh, I need to spray my face first. So I'm gonna be using my Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. What else would I be using? I'm gonna be using my KKW lip liner in Nude 3, and I'm gonna like overline my lips. You guys know how I do. It's not a secret. Okay, I like my lips to look juicy. I'm just gonna blend that out with my brush, just so it's not so harsh. Inside the lips, I want the lips to remain lined, but I want the inner part to be like diffused. So I'm gonna take the shade Wedding Day by Huda Beauty because it's a little bit lighter than First Kiss, like just a little bit. They're real similar though. I should really like this. This one is something underneath my lips because I'm gonna do a gloss, but I don't want like my lip color peeking through the gloss. Does that make sense? I'm gonna take Tender by B. Taylor Beauty. It's like this really, see if you guys can see that. It's like this blue toned pink. It's like Saint Germain kind of pink. And I'm gonna apply that in the center. I always say the center, but it's like my whole lips. I'm gonna take a little bit of this Dazzle Glass in the shade Like Venus. And I'm gonna apply that to the center, like literally this time to the center. I'm gonna give you guys one last look. Cute, right? Cute. Okay, I'll be back. So guys, this pretty much completes the look. I hope you guys like it. I had a lot of fun doing this look. Thumbs up if you are here for my colorful makeup looks. If you like when Tasha goes out the box, I would definitely do more. Like I said, I have a few more looks in my head. This was not one of them that was planned, so I do have a few more. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.